The following match is your main event. And it's a singles match and scheduled for 1 fall.
What a night it has been here under the big top. Our main event here to determine who will be the Atomic Pro Wrestling Champion going into Atomic Pro Wrestling Inertia on November 9th.
Andre Irons making his way out, and instantly the man has a chip on his shoulder.
I don't like Andre Irons, but I respect Andre Irons. The man is a hell of a performer. I know recently winning the over-the-top Battle Royale in United Pro Wrestling to main event Undisputed Glory, their biggest show of the year. The man's also main evented at Wide Bay Pro Wrestling, no stranger to these high-pressure situations. And the Silencer has his aim set on APW Gold. But right now, that APW Gold is firmly around the waist of this woman. I say firmly around the waist of it. Looks like she needs to hold it on even at its tightest setting. She's not called Lil Marz for no reason. But the impact she has had on Australian pro wrestling in a little time is huge indeed.
This match is for the Atomic Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Champion. Introducing first the challenger at 83 kilos, fighting out of Singapore. He is the Silencer. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Andre Irons. And his opponent, the current Atomic Pro Wrestling Champion, at a height of 155 centimeters, weighing 20 bags of jelly beans, driving in from a playground near you. This is Lil Marz.
Well, the crowd has cast their vote, and it is a landslide towards Lil Marz.
I love watching Lil Marz work. As much as it pains me to say, my money is on Andre Irons here, but potentially becoming our new Atomic Pro Wrestling Champion. Lil Marz with some excellent performances, managing to secure that championship with a roll-up victory in a fatal four-way match last show. But in this one-on-one situation against Andre Irons, who I have to assume has studied more tape of Marz than Marz has of him. Remember, Lil Marz set out an open challenge here that was accepted by the Silencer. He knew what he was getting into.
All it takes is 3 seconds. Whether you think Andre has the experience edge or the strength edge, I'm not going to disagree with you, but all it takes is 3 seconds to get that win.
But we've been talking this show about what mind games means. What is it to have a psychological advantage? And what we're seeing right now from Andre Irons is that main event experience coming into play. He's going to take this match at his own pace, and that's going to cause frustration for Lil Marz. He's going to let the pressure get to Lil Marz. He's going to say, you're the champion? Show me what that means, huh? Pace around that ring for a little bit. Feel the pressure of defending that title. I don't know if Lil Marz, in her first ever title defense, is going to be ready for that.
Well, let's keep in mind, as the challenger, I mean, the advantage is actually with Lil Marz as the champion, right? Andre has to win this match to walk away with that championship. But as we just saw from our previous championship match there with the tag titles, hey, Lil Marz walks away with a win if it's a tie. Not that I think she'd be going for
I was going to say, Lil Marz isn't the type of competitor to accept keeping the championship on a count-out or a disqualification. That is not who Lil Marz is. She wants to show that she is a fighting champion, but taking that headlock takeover like you just saw, driving her back into the mat, depriving her of oxygen, maintaining momentum here is Andre Irons. And again, you have to imagine, this builds psychological pressure on Lil Marz.
Look at those knees there around the throat of Andre Irons. He's not in a happy place right now.
Massive arm drag.
Very nice indeed.
Irons once again rolling out, wanting to maintain that psychological edge.
You say that, but look at the frustration on his face. I think he's in his own head more than anything. I think Lil Marz is happy. Oh, I'll take a quick breather. I'll take 10 seconds. How are you doing there, Andre?
You're right, that frustration might be getting to Andre. He just saw him steal and throw the hat of a member of the crowd. A child, nonetheless.
The bullies always punch down, right? Lil Marz showing that she is not here to play.
But Andre Irons taking that height, strength, weight advantage there. But Lil Marz countering that, using these arm drags, using these lucha techniques. We know that Lil Marz just coming back from the US, where she's been able to experience a lot of those other styles of wrestling. Recently in Japan, training with Ice Ribbon there.
Yeah, and you mentioned lucha, and that's going to be a huge feather in her cap. Getting that momentum, flowing through, and bringing that force onto your opponent. It's honestly, it's poetry in here.
Oh!
Yeah, double down there. Don't think that went the way either of them wanted it to.
I think Andre Irons may be not expecting just quite how much power Lil Marz brings with her in the ring. The forearms there, trained recently by Mio Shirai, one of the great Joshi professional wrestlers of all time. Turning the leap over into an atomic drop there is Lil Marz. Maybe I was wrong about tape study. Lil Marz seems to be ready to deal with the moveset of Andre Irons.
There's a bit of that lucha style we alluded to earlier.
Drop toe hold directly over the second rope.
Speak of the devil, it shall appear.
619 by Lil Marz. The Tiger Fate kick being delivered. But Irons rolls out of the ring and retakes the advantage by using that ring apron, the hardest part of the ring.
Is this your hero? Is this your hero?
Andre Irons here is not all about becoming champion tonight. Andre Irons is here to test Lil Marz. Andre Irons thinks that Marz isn't ready for the main event. We heard that when he accepted her challenge. He is putting her to the ultimate test of a champion. Can you get in there with this pressure, with someone who is willing to go to extremes that you might not be willing to go to? Can you overcome when the odds are against you?
Just hitting honestly a picturesque vertical suplex there in the middle of the ring.
Something that often doesn't get mentioned about Andre Irons, the physical conditioning. Great size on Andre. He is a big, powerful guy who also has that athleticism to leap into the air for something like a knee drop to the back that we just saw.
Yeah, honestly, he wears a lot of hats. Well, Lil Marz, I think, was going to go there for a head scissors, but got caught. But just by the sheer strength there of Irons.
Only a 2 count, though.
When you've done so much to put your opponent away and you're still only in the 2 count, that's going to be so frustrating, right? And unfortunately, Irons isn't showing me, a cool, calm, and collected personality right now. He's showing me as someone who's, quick roll up here.
Oh, that could have been it. That's all Marz needed. But you're right. But like I was saying before, when it comes to this kind of match, if you don't have the emotion on your side, if you are not fully invested in yourself, in becoming the champion, then what's the point? Sure, there's some frustration that comes with it. Sometimes emotions don't always help you. But if you're not confident, if you don't feel that you can win, if you don't think you've got it within you to win every time you go for a cover, why are you here?
And right now, this is bad. This is bad tactics. He should be honing in. He should be putting Lil Marz away. Right now, she is gulping down breath and breath of air and getting herself back into this game.
See, I think Irons is maybe smarter than you realize. Once again, the pressure of the situation magnified by those few seconds of not being locked up.
Oh, and dropping Marz on the back of the neck there.
Andre Irons just used that time to show Lil Marz how confident he is that he can brag to the crowd while she catches her breath in the corner. That's got to play on the mind of Lil Marz.
See, I feel like it plays more on Andre's ego. He's stroking himself there. She was so focused on getting her breath. I don't think it's playing in that psychologically the way he wants it to. Sometimes people are the worst enemy.
You know, I often say, Seb, 2 things can be true.
Absolutely.
You know, we'll never know. If Andre Irons had capitalized there, maybe he would be in a better position now. Maybe because he didn't capitalize, it's going to lead to the best possible result for him.
A butterfly flaps his wings and a typhoon hits Japan. Exactly, right? We don't know where we're going to be, but right now, he's going to be happy with where he's sitting, right?
Yeah, no complaints here from Andre Irons, and I can't imagine what more Andre Irons needs in his toolbox to be the perfect champion. He's strong, he's quick, he's got reach, he's got confidence. He's got moves like that drop right across the knee.
Oh, just literally stepping on and over Lil Marz there as well.
And absolutely running his mouth to this crowd. We've seen consistency from the silencer. He takes advantage and then he mocks Lil Marz's position.
You know, for someone who calls himself the silencer, he sure spends so much of his time yelling at the crowd.
You have to wonder how Lil Marz is feeling right now, being screamed at while she's choking in breaths trying to get to her feet. Now up on the shoulders of Andre Irons.
Yeah, not a good place to be.
But falls back into the crucifix. Only 2 though.
That is the second time that Marz has pulled out a near-miss pinfall on Irons tonight.
Oh, deep shoulder right into the midsection of Lil Marz.
I've checked. People do not like shoulders in the gut.
No. And you can see there the tactics of Andre Irons. Normally when you deliver a shoulder to the gut, it's around the middle turnbuckle. Irons adjusted that, knowing the positioning and the height of Lil Marz. His technique has been on point tonight. But like we've said, Lil Marz only needs 3 seconds to retain that title. She's rolled him up twice already for 2 counts. Andre Irons, as much punishment as he's been delivering.
Yeah, Marzi's been nursing her lower back. I think maybe may have slammed against the bottom turnbuckle during that tackle.
But this is what I'm wondering about. Marz clearly looking for those winning opportunities, whereas Irons seems to just be here to teach a lesson to Marz. It's not about becoming champion. And there's the heart of a champion there.
Hey, if you want to teach Lil Marz a lesson, go to 3 count and do it there. A championship match is not the place for a learning expedition. Crowd rousing behind Marz as well.
And that spirit could be what Lil Marz needs to take control, retain this title however she can. Blocks the right, delivers a chop. Blocks again, and another. Flurry of chops here from Lil Marz as she sends the silencer across the ring, is turned around, ducks the clothesline, ducks another, bounces off the ropes into a head scissors, and takes Andre Irons down. So far, we have not seen a lot of offense from the APW champion, but this could be the moment where the pace of the match turns in the favor of Marz.
And that head scissors getting your opponent dizzy, that's a good way to bring yourself back into this match, and you haven't had a lot of offense.
But with the punishment Marz has taken, you have to wonder how much of this is actually what she's able to do and how much is just running off fumes. Went for that tiger feint kick again. Irons ducked it. Marz deposited to the outside of the ring and double axe handles across the back.
Yeah, Marz went to the well one too many times, I think.
Irons once again taking the time to mess with the crowd. Really making a statement. Oh, and just driven right into that ring post, that square ring post, mind you.
Yeah, point out the nice soft part of a square ring post to hit. Oh, wait. Yeah, not a good day to be Andre Irons' head, I think.
Great day to be a ring post, as usual.
That's the dream, really, right?
I'd love to be a ring post once again. Tiger feint kick delivered by Lil Marz. And Marz looks like she's going to the top here. High risk. You can see what this match has taken out of Lil Marz so far. This is not just any match. When there is a title on the line, you have to give all of yourself. And Andre Irons leaping into a headbutt there to try and slow down Marz's ascent.
Yeah, this is not a good position for either person right now.
Andre Irons shouting, "and new," as if the title has already changed hands, but Marz managing just to block the superplex there. Clubbing across the back of Andre Irons. Not so stable on her feet right now. Goes for the sunset flip powerbomb.
And she gets him up.
The strength of Lil Marz. Oh, but she cannot maintain it. The back giving out. Andre Irons in a gnarly position. Alabama slam there. A hideous move. You cannot control where your head is going. The back of the neck. Oh, the iron gates applied now.
Yeah, looking in there, a textbook Boston crab hold. This could not be good for Lil Marz's lower back. He's been working that thing all night.
And if you notice, the lower back of Lil Marz is what just gave out in that powerbomb position.
It's a bit of a misnomer that this move targets the legs. What it is targeting is the lower back there, putting all that pressure on it.
Lil Marz with fingertips on the ropes, manages to grab it. Andre Irons not releasing. He's going to make all of that 4 count before the disqualification. But surely the damage has been done. Locked in those gates of iron for what? 10 seconds? 20 seconds?
At least.
One. The iron gates. And I will silence.
He's looking for it again with the damage already dealt. Putting on the iron gates one more time. But Marz pulls it through. And he got a 3!
Here's your winner, and still the Atomic Pro Wrestling Champion, Lil Marz.
All it takes takes is 3 seconds.
Andre Irons put on a wrestling clinic, but if you have the heart of a champion and the skill of Lil Marz, 3 seconds is all it takes to be Atomic Pro Wrestling champion.
And her first title defense is now successfully in the book.
With someone like Andre Irons across the ring, there had to be doubts. But in defeating the silencer, you have to think those doubts have been silenced. Oh my goodness. Former UPW Women's Champion Tessa Armstrong. Looks like Tessa staking her claim as the next in line to challenge Lil Marz for the APW Championship. With Tessa Armstrong arriving on the scene, Lil Marz will have to see how far her momentum carries her.
Lil Marz cannot get a break. There are so many people gunning for her right now, but that's what happens when you're the champion.
That's exactly right. We'll see what challenge she has to face at APW Inertia on November 9th. But until then, I've been Lachlan Albert. I've been accompanied by Sebastian James. It's been a pleasure. Thank you so much. We'll see you next time.